Hi, Poppy Swampwater here again. And you say, oh no, is she gonna sing again? Yep, I'm gonna sing again, but it's a short one. You know, I really love possum trotting where we live. And here's a little song from years ago. I thought it's a cute little song, but it pretty much sums up I like living in my town. Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun? There's nothing sure. The rich get richer and the poor get children. In the meantime, in between time, ain't we got fun? It's there somewhere. Oh, but you know what? That's what I like about possum trot. A lot of times, our neighbors and our friends, we like to sit on each other's porch swings and just play music together a lot of times. And it is a lot of fun, just playing music together on the porch swings. And we like to talk and just, some of us play violins and some of us play harmonicas. One guy plays a drum, got a drum going all the time. Some of us play the guitars, and we enjoy just singing. We sing a lot of songs about Jesus, but we sing a lot of fun songs too. And another thing that we like to do in Possum Trot is watch the kids play. Oh, the kids love running around, and they have their little games that Uncle Sam, may we cross your ocean land, and there'd be a line of them, and the guy in the front would say, not unless you have red on. So everybody would start running toward a line, and if he caught you, then you had to be Uncle Sam next. And they would play hopscotch and jump rope and jacks. We had a really good time. And also, we have a place. It's called the community pool. And that's just for the kids. All of us like to go to the community pool, but you know where it is? It's out by the railroad tracks. Now, I told you before, we have a streamliner called the Santa Fe Chief, and it just goes right through Possum Trot. But we have our own special little steam engine that does come to Possum Trot special sometimes, and it's not a streamliner. It runs on water. It takes a lot of water to stoke up those coals, get them hot enough to keep that steam engine running. Well, our community pool is out by the tracks, out by that steam engine where they park it. And it's also near a grain elevator. You know what a grain elevator is? It's where the farmers come in and bring their corn and stuff, and it's a big, tall thing. And this big platform takes the grain and it dries it up to the top with the fans and everything. And so near the grain elevator is the Possum Trot Community Pool, and it's round, and it's made out of wood, and it's up on poles, not poles, like big fat railroad ties. It's up on sticks. It's got a nozzle out the front toward the tracks. So our little steam engine, the conductor, not the conductor, but the engineer comes up, he pulls a chain on it, and all the water goes into the steam engine so it can make steam and run. Well, that is our community pool. So the kids and the adults, a lot of us, we like to go out there, and there's a wooden ladder. You climb up to the top, to the community pool up there. And oh, it's so refreshing in the summertime to swim up there and visit with neighbors and things. And then we also have, we have wonderful a vegetable department. We don't even have to go into town a lot of times. We all have gardens, and we grow corn and carrots and potatoes and cabbage and tomatoes and beans and lettuce and cucumbers everything. And a lot of us like to share our vegetables with each other so we can make a variety of different kinds of meals and stews. And us women, this is our job. We like to sit on the front porch and the porch swing in our kitchen chairs. We bring them outside on the front porch, and we like to sit out there and we peel the carrots and we shuck the corn and we shell the peas out of their pods, and we wash the potatoes, and we start sharing with neighbors and saying, you need some more of this, and oh yeah, you need some more of these things. And that's our grocery vegetable department out there. Also, what else do we have? Oh, we got a good meat department, that's for sure. We got the whole bayou out in back of our houses, and it's just full of all kinds of, we like to go crabbing, we get crabs, you can get crawdads, you can get fish in there, and then we have chickens too. We have plenty of chickens. We like to have fried chicken, grilled chicken, chicken stews, chicken soup, chicken this and that. And then we also, our chickens, I've got 4 of them that are hens, Henrietta and Mabel and who else? Ruth and Elizabeth. And they lay eggs for us every day. And we have roosters. Everybody has all these things. We have roosters. We don't need an alarm clock. The roosters wake us up in the morning. And so we don't need to wake up to a buzzer or a radio program or anything. What else do we have in Possum Trot I love? Oh, we have those. We don't have any, well, we do. Some people have dryers, but a lot of us just like to hang our sheets out on the clothesline after we have washing machines. Don't want to do a scrubber, but we have washing machines. And we like to wash them in the machine, but then we take them out on the clothesline and we get them out full of clothespins like that. And then we start pinning them up on the clothesline, and the sheets dry in the warm sunshine and the breeze and everything. And oh, it smells so good when you crawl in at night. And we don't have any exercise gyms like the city does either, but we do have exercise machines, and it's called a hoe, a rake, and a shovel, a hammer, and a nail. And we run with the dog if we want to take the dog. And I mean, we get plenty of exercise in Possum Trot. And you know what? It's a lot cheaper for us than buying all of these things. So, and at night, it's wonderful when you just sit out in the back and just listen to the frogs and the crickets. I think I told you about that. And turtles go gronk at night. And I told you about that, so I won't put you through all that again. But there's an old hooty owl that visits us in the cypress trees. He goes from cypress tree to cypress tree at night. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All of these sounds just make a wonderful way to put you to sleep and relax you when you call in your nice clean sheets at night. It's so lovely. I know I'm leaving things out, but we do have a main street. We have a grocery store, and we have a hardware store, and we have a gas station. Oh, and we have a blacksmith, and we have, there's a variety of little stores in town, but we don't like to drive. We got a big city called Muscatropolis, but we don't like to go into Muscatropolis a lot because we provide our own exercise equipment, our own entertainment. We provide our own fun and our own food and just our own company. And it's just such a lovely town. I just really love living in Possum Trot. And unfortunately, I know a lot of people don't have a chance. And I call it a privilege to live in Possum Trot. So many people live in big cities now. And it's a shame because there's so many computers and offices and things that consume our time. Now, nothing against computers. In fact, I forgot to tell you, Possum Trot has cell phones. We don't have any choice, really, but we do have cell phones in Possum Trot, and some of us do. Once in a while, we'll look on a computer, but it's not our thing. And I think, now this is just my thoughts, but I wrote down a verse a long time ago in the Bible. It seems like God wasn't real big on big cities, because people had a tendency to start thinking about big city things rather than thinking about God and nature and what He can provide for you. Or if somebody's sick, you're not close to them to go visit them or bring them a cup of soup or say how you doing or anything. It's just all FaceTime on computer and stuff, and they probably live in another state far away. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything. It's just the camaraderie and the closeness of it. I kind of miss that when I go into the big city. And here's a verse that is in Genesis 11:4, and it seems like in cities the attitudes kind of change. It becomes more a metropolis centered rather than people centered, is all I'm trying to say. Genesis 11:4 says, and this guy was a ruler. His name was Nimrod, and he was all into building a big city and a big name for himself. And he said to his people, "Come, let us build a city for ourselves and make a name for ourselves." And they wanted to build a tower, not so much that was tall, but like they called it ziggurat years ago, and whose top represented the stars. And so their feelings got off of worshiping God and the beautiful stars at night to worshiping the stars themselves. It was a city strictly earthly minded and not godly minded. So that's all I'm saying. You can be a wonderful Christian and still live in the city. I'm just saying the country, a lot of these things it's hard to find now. The country's disappearing. But I like the country, and I think God does too. So anyway, that's all I had to say about it. Stay close to Jesus wherever you are. Stay close to Jesus. And I love you guys, and I'll be back with more about Possum Trot. And I can't remember if I told you or not, I'm going to post a couple pictures along with this of our main street and our community pool. Okay, bye-bye. See you next time from Possum Trot. And I'll try not to sing, but it's just fun.